Well, good morning. We're on our way to Cliffside County Park, Campground, Racine, we've been on the road now for what, 45 minutes?
About 45 minutes to an hour. A bucket of wind coming out of the southwest. Pretty brisk. And it's just marveling on how well this van pulling this trailer handles in here. I can barely feel it. Every now and then I feel a little bit of gust. It doesn't seem to be bothering this van at all. Really nice.
The last couple nights has been very windy in our area, so a real good storm went through last night, and we went by the New London area on Highway 45 South, and we've been seeing, quite a bit of tree damage on our way going south today. So it's going to take us another how long?
Well, another couple hours.
Couple of hours to get to Racine. However, check-in time, they don't want you to come early, so that's 3 p.m. So I think that'll work out just about right. We arrived at site number 70, and it turned out to be a beautiful spot. It was totally shaded all afternoon, and we sure needed that for the heat that was to come. Hi, baby. Yeah, you're a good girl. She loves sitting outside. Well, we're gonna take off here pretty soon.
Morning. We're in Kenosha. We just got done going to Paley's Bakery. Picked up a park that I used to frequent when I was a teenager.
Yeah, Daniel grew up in Kenosha, so that's where we are.
Hasn't changed too much through the years, but the piers that I used to swim on and jump off of are all gone. They're no longer out there on the lake. This used to be all piers and stuff out here. They're all underwater, so things have changed through the years. We're enjoying it. It's a nice day out. It's probably close to 80 already. Got a little breeze coming out of the south. It's cool down here, by the way.
Yeah, it is very comfortable. Because in the city when we were driving, we could tell it was already getting warm, and that's going on 9 a.m.
It's 9:17 right now.
And now they're walking way over there. So we'll just continue to walk around. We're on the walkway. They just have a beautiful bike trail, walking trail along here. That's nice. Park.
It's just on the south side of the downtown area.
on this side. Or a couple, you said?
There's two.
Two museums.
Civil War Museum and the Kenosha, was that historical museum. It's got the fully the mammoth, the full bone structured mammoth that was found in Kenosha County.
Yeah, because we went to the southwest and we went to a mammoth dig. It was all enclosed. They made a building over the dig, and it was mentioned there that a mammoth was found in Wisconsin. So that was this area.
It's a breakwater.
It's just covered with seagulls. Look at this artwork. And then the lighthouse. A statue. We've walked in there before. I don't know.
Yeah,
we talked to somebody and
it was $20 to get in.
I don't think we paid the ticket price. Considered the main
drag downtown.
Downtown. Okay, so we're
6th Avenue.
6th. Yes. Whoops. Hold this up. Now, Anytime Fitness on the corner. The light posts are pretty unique. They're pretty. They look like this.
It's an apartment building. If you look down the avenue, it's got like a dome or something. I don't know what they're called, balcony or whatever. We'll go around the corner and we'll come to Frank's Diner.
Oh, Frank's Diner is
It'll be on your right hand side.
so well known in this city. It's famous. I don't know. It's just. Now we're entering Simmons Island. One of the oldest lighthouses.
1866.
And it's called Kenosha.
I'll come back that way.
Oh, okay. I tried reading that sign.
Have a good display of American motor products.
Oh, isn't that nice? And we'll park here so we can read the sign.
This one actually has a beach attached to it.
Well, that's nice.
Looks like it's open for business.
Yeah. Oh, look at the beach. Park, We came here a long time ago to watch the sunrise.
This is one of the drives I used to take every morning when I used to come to work. I ride my bicycles. I'd ride it down this way until I went to work. Come down here to the way out in the distance, you can see the boat museum, Lighthouse.
So just to the right of the lighthouse.
Well, that building is probably.
You said that's
no,
the.
I think that's the marina. It's a marina, big building. Because that comes out further into the
Oh, sure.
peninsula area. So that's the jetty out there, and the water breaker, and the entrance to the harbor.
Oh, okay.
What's the smell, bro?
Yeah, water does get deep quickly. You can see it here. Oh yeah, she was over. She was way over here. Oh yeah, I see it. All the way over here it's deep. Oh, you can even see the dividing line in the color.
Sandbar that goes out on that side.
Uh-huh. Why do they all gather in that one spot?
I don't know.
Oh, that breeze feels so good. Oh, so they're hurrying up to get out of the way.
Got the red sign on top of that.
Here we're entering Carthage College.
This is.
It's 175 years old. H.F. Johnson Center for the Fine Arts. It's in there. A.F. Seibert
Yep.
Chapel.
Yep.
I can't get the building then, but
No.
because we're right next
It's
to it.
beautiful.
And look at the lake is right there, and the walkway, and the chair. Oh, it's so pretty. Isn't that nice? Oh, and the library. Oh, look at how close.
Yeah, it was right next to the door to the seawall.
Oh, yeah.
There's a little chapel here right off to the left. A little small one under the trees. See it hidden in there? That's a chapel in there.
Oh my gosh, I can hardly see it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're on our way back to our campsite.
Sheridan Road.
Daniel pulled into this supper club called the Hobnob. And now I already passed the front of it with the sign, but this is the back of it. And here it is on the lake. Isn't that a beautiful setting? And now the reason he stopped here was because it was featured in, what was the name of the?
Discover Wisconsin.
Discover Wisconsin had this down as,
The old supper place.
yeah, an older,
Existing supper place.
yes. Since 1954, oh, just think.
Maybe I'll drive. I'm gonna drive around. Yeah, okay.
I don't know, I can't see the front yet.
Let me go this way. Oh, from the 50s.
From 1954.
Yeah.
There's a good view of the front.
That's where I used to attend classes for my state indentureship for meat cutting.
Ah. So that is called Gateway
Technical
College. Little walkway all along. So this is the same walking trail this entire length that we've seen, right? This is the same.
It doesn't connect.
Oh, it doesn't.
Shared road, no.
Oh, okay.
This is where they launch boats, so boat launch.
Oh, Pershing Park. Right over there is.
Looks like a little water park, and you got a kid playing in the water park.
Right. Oh, right here. That sign said 84 degrees. Right there.
The main kind of boulevard park here.
Oh, look at that big flower pot. Oh, nothing like going through the stoplight.
Yeah. Now we're going to go out to Rotary Park. The grounds that are to the right up here on the other side here, the gold roof.
Oh, over
south,
here. Wow.
that's called Festival Park.
Oh, it's
And they have lots of different
So-
events. We went to one event there that one time. I forgot what it was. They had a skunks and hemp horses.
Racine on the Lake. This is called, and then this is where they have events, the special doings that go on. Oh, I just nicked Libby's face. Reef Point. We went right by the zoo.
That's no.
By the time I figure out the camera.
It'll be here first. The entrance will be out here.
Oh, okay. It's like, okay, here's the zoo. Sorry.
This is the entrance.
Oh, here it is.
There's the entrance of this.
Here is the Racine Zoo. A fence.
Well, they changed it all around since I've been here, so used to be the entrance was over here. Now it's we just went by it.
Oh, they have some. We're at the Wind Point Lighthouse
In
in Racine. I keep thinking it's Kenosha, but we.
We always get Kenosha and Racine confused.
So are we going to get out and walk over there?
We could. You want to do that?
Or
you wanna
can you drive over there?
go? I can drive over there. I can drive over there.
We'd have to get the dog out and it's hot.
It's getting hot out there.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'll open my window. window so you can see it better.
I'm gonna have to back up.
Oh, that is. I mean, when I think of that most photographed lighthouse in Michigan, this is really pretty too. I think I will get out though and get a better view of it, and that sign also.
Should I park here?
No weapons allowed. Daniel, get rid of your gun.
Yeah, right.
Okay. I'll be right back. Okay. Here's the sign. It has all these other buildings too. You know, here's the garage, and then there's more down here. And it says caretaker parking only. Oh, and look at the landscaping. And there's more buildings closer to the lake. Johnson wing spread. That sign talked about tours.
Visual tours.
Oh, visual. Okay.
We had the
And
little,
this is the entrance.
I delivered here a couple times when I worked for Hannon Brothers Produce. It was really interesting trying to find a kitchen and going through all the different buildings. It's quite the layout.
Tour parking.
The story goes that S.C. Johnson built this, and it was built by Frank Lloyd Wright. And Johnson was out here one time with his guests, and it was raining out, and the roof was leaking. And so he figured he's going to be been drinking a little bit. He figured he'd be a little wise guy, and he said, "Okay, I'll call up Lloyd Wright and see, ask him about what should I do because this roof is leaking." So he called him up and he got a hold of him, told who he was, and Frank Lloyd Wright answered the phone and said, so S.C. Johnson said, hi. So, anyways, S.C. Johnson called up Frank Lloyd Wright, and when he answered the phone, he says, "Hey, this roof is leaking. What should I do about it?" And Frank Lloyd Wright told him, he says, "Get out from underneath the leak and go to another part of the building." So,
Well, didn't they fix it eventually?
I don't think so. It was always known for leaking.
Oh.
So I don't know if they ever fixed it, and that's kind of the gist of the whole story is because it was so spread out there, and it was connected with different building structures and stuff, it's always prone to leaking. I don't know if they ever fixed it, but
Yeah, right.
it's just a funny story.
Okay, well,
We're back to 4 Mile Road on our way back to the campground.
I sauteed one chicken breast cut up into chunks in 3 tablespoons of oil and a teaspoon of roasted, what kind of oil was that? Roasted sesame oil. That's sauteing on the brown function. Then inside here, I sauteed red peppers, green peppers, carrot strips, and scallions or green onions. I had green onions. I sauteed that ahead of time if you want less crisp. If you want real crispy vegetables, you don't have to do the sauteing first. Then I also have 1 cup of chicken broth. When the chicken is done sauteing, I will add these vegetables, which I'll be able to do that pretty soon, and the broth. And then I'll give you the time it takes. And then at the end, I'm adding the cut up green onion tops. Okay, the next step is pouring in the chicken broth after I've already added the vegetables. I'm going to stir this, and they said deglaze it. Now the chicken was coated with 1 tablespoon of light soy sauce before I started the browning of the meat. I let it sit in this light soy sauce for a while. Yeah, see, my chicken isn't real dark, so I don't have much deglazing to do, so. Okay, let that sit. The next step was taking 2 packages of ramen noodles, any flavor, because you throw the seasoning packet away, and just break them up. And I put them on top. Now we really have to just wait, because then it's not time to eat yet, so when it gets closer, then I'll stir this in. I have to follow the directions to see if I stir it in, and then I'll be setting the pressure cooker on a certain number of minutes. I crumbled up the ramen noodles, stirred those in real good, then I set the pressure cooker to pressure on high. Now it came up to pressure, and I'm cooking it for 1 minute. Then I will be tossing and making sure all the ramen noodles are broke apart, and I'll be adding 3 tablespoons of oil and 1 teaspoon of roasted sesame oil, and then stirring that up real good again. Today is going to be the hottest day, so we decided to go into Racine to the harbor.
Early in the morning, it's only 9:17 right now.
Yeah.
So if you get down here before it gets too hot, it's supposed to get up to 100 degrees today.
Or was that in Milwaukee?
That was here too.
Because I thought I checked the weather in Racine, but it's going to be a warm one. So here is, I'll show you the area here by the harbor. Large apartment building, and then the harbor starts here. And there's our van in the distance, and the restaurant I just showed you. We ate there once before it changed names. Oh, it says this is the Lake Michigan Pathway. getting a little breeze coming at us this way, but still, even though it's early enough in the morning, we can feel the heat. It's really coming. We're gonna stop already for a drink of water. A perfect way to end our 1 week was to stop at Cracker Barrel for breakfast before heading home.